Okay, they look like they're connecting now. Okay. Um, all right, so we have we have less than a minute. Let's just put it that way. Let me check and make sure that YouTube seems to be with the program. Okay, it says I'm live and I have an excellent connection. It's only about 17 seconds in and I don't see a picture yet, but I know sometimes that takes it a minute, so I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to say, please hang in there and you'll see a picture soon. Okay, so let's come back here. Okay, I don't know why there's my picture for YouTube. Okay, now we really are good. All right, so just going to give it another couple seconds. There we go. We just rolled to 4 o'clock. Let me click go live here. Let me go to Instagram and hit go live. Okay, and now I am going to open my screen the way I like it. Okay, all right, we made it to another Friday. I don't know about you guys, but today feels like it's been about a week long. I guess it's just kind of been one of those weeks. We had a huge tech issue on a huge Zoom I moderated earlier this week. It wasn't huge, but it was probably somewhere between 200 and 400 people. Had we not had the tech issue, it probably would have been over 500. But I think some people just gave up with the tech issue that we ran into. Turns out the Zoom license that was supposed to work didn't work the way it was supposed to. And it was okay. We got it straightened out and things went on. But I guess when you start your week that way on Monday, you shouldn't expect Friday to be peaceful and easy. Today has been kind of crazy. I feel like I've been running around all day putting out fires and getting stuff done at the last minute. But you know what? We still made it to Friday. It's still the end of the week. We still have hopefully a restful weekend ahead of us and then a fresh start on Monday. So let's talk about the week in review. Hurricane damage. It's kind of mind-boggling. I feel so bad for the people in North Carolina who have like no roads and no nothing. I have a friend there who's just her husband was gone for like a week because he's essential staff and he was at his job because he was essential during the storm, and then the roads washed out and there were trees down everywhere, and when he finally got back from work like 4 days later, it took him hours to get back. She did hear from him the day after the worst of it, so that she knew he was okay, which was very good. But it's been really kind of freaky, scary. My heart goes out to those people who lost absolutely everything. I know there are a lot of local and national organizations coming in to help and doing what they can. I know the National Guard is there. I know the Red Cross is there. I have been watching sporadic news coverage. I know last night on CBS they showed a couple of local organizations that are also helping. So if you've got something you can do, a skill you can lend, and you can get down there and help, I applaud you. I would if I could. I'm not in a position where I can right now, but if I could, I definitely would, because those people need all the help they can get. Okay. What else shall we talk about today? Oh, yes. October 1st was the 5-year birthday of Friend Like Me Travel Company. So we've done a week of cool stuff on our socials. And tonight we're having an agent party over Zoom with some trivia and some other cool stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of surprises. But the email that went out today to remind us all to be there or be square mentioned trivia. And I kind of like trivia. I'm not very good at it because I'm not as, I don't know, it depends on what it is. I'm good at it sometimes. Every once in a while I answer a Jeopardy question. Everybody looks at me like, wow, you knew that? But it's very random. There's no method to it. I just kind of get lucky. But maybe I'll get lucky tonight on at the party, and I don't know, maybe there'll be door prizes or goodies or something, and maybe I don't know, maybe I'll win something. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Okay. There's not a lot new in the travel world right now. Everybody's gearing up for the holidays. Everybody's dropping 2025 dates. But one of the questions I get a lot that I want to talk about today, since we don't have a lot of new offers and stuff rolling out like we do some weeks, they're coming. They're just not here this week. Don't worry. When should you book a trip? I get this question all the time. How early should I book? And the answer to that is not quite as cut and dried as you think it would be. It depends on a lot of things. Let's say you want to go to Walt Disney World and you want to go Christmas week and you want to stay in one of the fancy suites at the Polynesian. You want to book that the day that package is bookable because there are only so many of those rooms to go around. And when they're gone, they're gone. It's not like Disney can magically make 20 more of that room type and fit 20 more people in. So if you're looking for something that specific, you want to book it the day it becomes available. If you're looking for, same thing with cruises, you're looking for a certain destination, a certain date, a certain ship, you want to be booking as early as you can. Now that's not to say that, you get a Christmas bonus this year or an end of year bonus you weren't expecting and you decide you want to take the kids on a trip in June. Okay, 6 months out is probably a good time to start looking at booking that trip. You don't have to do it at exactly it's not like a day one way or the other is going to matter. But most people book their trips 6 months out, especially for places like Disney and Universal. Again, if you're going for a certain thing, if you want to go to Universal and do Halloween Horror Nights, if you want to go to Disney for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, or Jollywood Nights, or Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or Festival of the Arts, Flower and Garden Festival, any of those things that are date specific, you want to book them as soon as you can once those dates are announced. Doesn't mean you have to pay for it in full, but you do want to get your room and everything squared away, put your deposit down, and work with your travel agent to figure out your payment plan going forward. A lot of people just pay, deposits due X number of days before you travel, and they just have it ready, and they pop it out of the savings account and pay for the trip. I have other clients who, every time they get paid, they pay, $100, $150, whatever they can, is extra that they can put towards that balance. You can set up a regimented payment plan. I'm traveling in a year. My trip is, I don't know, $3,600. Every month I'm going to pay $300. The first of every month I'm going to pay $300. Whatever works for you. The important thing is to figure out where you want to go and when you want to go. And, if there are specific things you want tickets for Halloween Horror Nights. You want tickets to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. You want to do Jollywood Nights because it's the new Christmas thing and you've done Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party a couple times and you want to do something different. You like it, but you're ready for something different. Book those things when they come out. Book them as close to that as you can. Let your travel agent know that you're looking for them. If we know you're looking for them, then we're going to be ready the day that stuff comes out. We're going to get in touch with you, and if you're ready to book it, we're going to be like, okay, cool. If you need a day or two, a week, whatever. But any travel agent who knows you're looking is going to get you those details as soon as possible. I have somebody looking for Christmas 2025. And I also have somebody looking at February of 2025 for a birthday trip. And I have somebody else that's looking for, I have another cruise client. I have somebody looking for cruises for 2025. So I have 2025 people in my hopper that I'm watching for things to come available for them. My February people, I know, so that Disneyland is bringing back the kids ticket, one park, one day for $50. And her daughter would fall into that, so they don't go on sale until later in October, but I let her know about them when I saw an announcement about them yesterday, just so she knows I'm paying attention and I'm watching things for her, and I'm trying to put together the best trip she can get, because that's what I do. The other thing is people say, well, what if I book now and then there's a deal? If you're working with a travel agent, your travel agent is going to monitor those deals and apply that deal for you. That's one of the things a good travel agent does. I had a client that was at the football game on Sunday and came home to, you have a credit on your paid off trip because, hey, look, there was this promotion and we applied it and now you've saved some money. She didn't have to do a thing. I knew that promotion fit her dates and I rebooked her using the promo and she got a credit. So that's just one of the many things travel agents do. We keep track of things for you. We answer questions. We help arrange all the little things, transportation, and all those other little details that you might not think of. And we're also, somebody that's there for you, somebody in your corner. I like to say it's like traveling with an assistant. If you run into a problem, you need to move your dining reservation and you can't get the app to work. You go ride your rides. Go ride Space Mountain. Go ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Go ride Tron. And I will, I'll take care of your reservation for you. I did it. I had clients a summer or two ago that had that issue, and I spent 3 hours on hold with Disney World, but I got it handled for him. And because she tried to do it through the app and she couldn't do it, and I had spent so long on the phone, they didn't charge us the cancellation fee, even though it was like a 4-hour cancellation by the time we got a hold of anybody. They're the kind of things that travel agents do that you don't think about when you're planning your trip. You're thinking about doing it within your budget, which travel agents also should be honest with you about. I don't always tell my clients, yeah, we can do that trip for that amount of money, but I do lay out options. Here's what you wanted. Here's what fits in your budget. Let's, meet in the middle. Let's figure out what you really need to have and do our best to make it happen. But I can say, getting back to what led us down this path, which was the 5th anniversary of my travel company that I'm part of, I work with one of the best groups of people out there. We are there for each other. We support each other. We help each other. We are a team. And I am just very glad to be part of this organization. It's actually my favorite organization, which is why I'm still trying and slowly getting there towards full-time travel agent. I'm not there yet, but my business has grown this year. I've had a lot of repeat clients. I'm encouraged. I'm looking forward to 2025 and seeing that trend continue. And I would love to have you on my client list. I would love to help you make some magic. Trips and travel are great gifts. That person you don't know. Oh, I got Uncle Bob a blue turtleneck the past 3 years. What am I going to get him this year? I can't get him another turtleneck. 3's the limit. Does Uncle Bob like anything? Is he a train enthusiast? There's a tour at Walt Disney World for the railroad. There might be a local museum or event he's always wanted to go to. Is he a veteran? Is there any kind of, or a history buff? Is there any kind of, can you take him to Antietam? Can you do Harper's Ferry? Any of that stuff is history related. Why not get your grandmother tickets for Broadway and, make a trip out of it? Go up the night before, maybe, do an evening show, maybe catch the Rockettes or do Radio City or see some other famous landmarks, do Broadway, have a really nice meal and then go home the next day. Those kind of trips, the memories you make are priceless. And even if you give, somebody the best navy blue turtleneck there ever was, they're probably going to remember a trip and the memories they make even more fondly than that wonderful turtleneck. So I am wishing speedy progress to the people that are recovering from the hurricane. I'm wishing a good week ahead to all of us. And I hope that if you want to travel, you let me know because I'd love to help you. Happy birthday, Friend Like Me Travel Company. Here's to many more. And I'll see you all next week at 4 for yet another live. See you then. Bye.